friends, I hope you guys are all well. So for the next couple of weeks we're doing a topic on Easter and on spring. So Anna and I would like to take you on a little tour of our quite messy garden to have a look to see if we can see any signs of spring. Okay, the first major sign of spring is usually the weather. Well, you might think that spring weather is normally really sunny, but actually this is quite typical of spring weather. A little bit of sunshine, and then some days that are cloudy, some days that are dry and warm, and some days that are full of rain. So actually, this is probably quite a good spring day. Okay, so sign number one is the weather changing. Don't know if you can notice, but I'm not wearing a coat anymore because I'm warm enough without. So it's getting warmer and the weather has been changing. Sign number two, as you can see behind me, was we've got lots and lots of flowers that have started to bloom. And sign number three, I don't know if you can hear them, but I certainly can. I can hear lots of buzzing coming from this flower bush, because along with the flowers blooming, we have lots and lots of insects buzzing around them. Okay, so definitely seeing some big fat buzzy bumblebees, some wasps, some ladybirds, some butterflies, seen lots and lots of them. Okay, should we go see what else we can see at the bottom of my garden? Okay, now I don't know if you can remember, back in the winter Mrs. Golding's garden got a little bit flooded, so apologies if it looks a bit of a mess. We're trying to fix it slowly. So the next sign of spring that I can see, let's have a look and have a listen. Oh, I can hear some tweeting, but I think it might be coming from Mummy Bird and Daddy Bird. But if I keep my eyes peeled, I reckon in the next couple of weeks I might hear some more tweeting coming from this bird box, because the next sign of spring is lots of baby animals, including baby birds. Should we go and keep looking? Okay, let's have a look and see what we can see on some trees. Okay. The next sign of spring that I've got here is this, lots and lots of blossom appearing on the trees. I don't know if you can remember, but the trees in Mrs. Golding's garden are apple trees. So hopefully, wherever there is a bloom, in a couple of months we will see a nice juicy red apple growing. My fingers are crossed. I could definitely turn it into some nice apple pie. So we've got blossom on the trees. Right then, let's keep looking. You have to bear with me because the next sign of spring is all the way down at the bottom of my garden. And I have to bear with all the mess because this is where we've had quite a lot of flood damage. So let's peek now across the river, that naughty river. And I don't know if you can see in the field behind me, we've got lots and lots of horses. Now you definitely can't see it, but I can see it with my eagle eyes, is the fact that some of those horses have gotten quite a big tummy recently. So I wonder why they might have been getting a big tummy recently. Do you think some of them might have a baby in their tummy? My fingers are crossed, and hopefully when I look in the fields in the next couple of months I might be able to see some baby horses. Okay, so I'm just scooting back up the garden to have a look at what my baby's doing. There she is, she's banging on the fence. So we've had a look at some signs of spring. We've seen some flowers, we've spoken about the weather, we've seen some insects, we've seen some, well, we've hunted for some baby birds, we found blossom blooming on the trees, and we've also had a look at some animals that are expecting some babies. So those are just the signs of spring that I can see in my garden, but I bet if you have a little look around your local area when you go for your walk, you might be able to spot some more. Now, have a look below because there's lots and lots of activities for you to do all about spring, and don't forget to email them to me and Miss Bailey and Miss Walsh so we can have a look at all the hard work that you've been doing. Okay, can't wait to have a look. Stay safe, year ones, and we'll see you soon. Bye.